Hi there, Dr. Brian here. It's Tuesday and I've got 5 things that you can do that'll help your health, and they're all easy things. Well, they seem easy, but maybe they're not. So first would be to get sufficient sleep. I think in winter you need 8 hours, and in summer you can probably lose an hour or 2. So if we think about daylight is longer and night is shorter, you can do with less sleep. You know, the system's designed to be up and make use of all that daylight. And winter you really should probably sleep more 8 to 9 hours, so that you actually are taking advantage of that recuperation phase in the cycles where you really sleep longer and create a bit more vitality in the system with repair. Okay, and then while you're sleeping, your body is going to be repairing, so it needs good food. Now the food should have as little processing as reasonable and possible. So the closer to whole food it is, the better it is. That's a common thread in every diet that succeeds. The one thing that's true is the food is not processed. So it doesn't matter whether you're what profile of eating, from vegetarian to paleo to omnivore, carnivore, all of those systems. The key thing is that the food's not processed, so it's basically in its untreated form, and then you cook it or don't cook it depending on what you're doing. So that's 2. Sleep, good food. Movement. The body loves moving. You must move. When you move, you stimulate the brain, and a happy brain's a brain that's doing new things. So moving in gravity with balance and coordination is critical to your health of your whole system. So move. Third thing. 1, 2, 3. Fourth thing. Good thoughts. No doubt that thinking creates everything in our lives, so you get what you think of most of the time. So that's a very frightening and powerful statement. So if you choose to think, pay attention to your thoughts, you'll probably get more of what you're thinking about, and hopefully you're thinking about what you want rather than what you don't want. So really pay attention to your thoughts. And then the 5th thing would be quiet the mind. So the thoughts are one thing, thinking is another, and then stop thinking. So we know from research that people that meditate, quiet the mind, they get better 4 times faster than people who don't. So if you're looking to recover and repair, then finding time to turn your mind off and create some quiet space is super important. 15 minutes has been regarded as sufficient, so you don't need to allocate an hour, you just need to allocate 15 minutes. We're a bit like high intensity exercise. You don't need an hour, you can have 10 minutes of really grunty exercise and you have an effect as if you'd been active for over an hour. So there's many efficient ways that you can help yourself. The body is amazing, and the more you know about it, the more you can do the right thing. And so my big idea for you is that you have better ideas about what to do because you're better informed about how the body works. So your choices are based on the facts of physiology. It doesn't matter where you come from in the world, it doesn't matter really what path of health you're choosing to work with, or ill health. The physiology of the body is a truth. The body has its own truth. And our job is to help you understand how your body works so that you can look at it and start from the basics and give it the things it needs, and it will do the rest. You can't get the body to work properly with insufficient resources, and the resources it needs are fundamental and basic, and many of them you can provide on your own. You can get help, which will speed up the process, but you can do a lot yourself. So information's key. And underneath this little clip there'll be a link to a page where you can get some free information and then further purchasable information that'll give you the resources and the knowledge to look after yourself better. It's no one else's responsibility but yours. I don't care if you have universal health care paid for by someone else, it's your responsibility. No one else can make you well, only you can do that. You can have interventions that'll help, but it's your body, your responsibility. Other people care, but if you don't care enough, they can't help you. So I want you to understand what you can do for yourself, and there's an enormous amount you can do when you understand what's the right things to apply and how everything works together. So follow the links and I'll see you on the inside. All the best.